Dear Winter, every time you come around, I wonder why I deal with you. I say to myself, I had 50 states I could have chosen to go to college in. 50 different states. Yet I chose the only one colder than where I grew up. I keep telling myself, this is my last winter. After I graduate, I'm done with the cold, the snow, the wind, and the ice. From now on, it's tropical climates year-round. When it's warm and I can feel the sun soaking into my skin, I'm happy. When I can lay by the pool or walk on the beach, I am happy. When I can go outside for more than 5 minutes at a time without the possibility of frostbite, I'm happy. But when winter comes, I'm not. Winter, you make me just plain sad. You're the reason I have piles of laundry and dishes that sit around for 3 weeks to a month because I can't find the energy to do it. You're the reason that the only way I can convince myself to take a shower is if I sit and let the hot water try to thaw me out. You're the reason I can't see my friends when no one wants to risk going out or driving on the slippery roads. I spend all winter dreaming of summer, but I'm not making this video for you guys to feel sorry for me. I've wanted to share my thoughts on how I feel about winter for a long time, and I never knew how to go about it. It's hard to make something impactful when people feel sorry for you or have pity for you, and that's not what I was trying to do here. So I've been trying to find a way to go about it for a long time. This whole concept started with me opening up about seasonal affective disorder, and I didn't really think that was the best way for me to go. I don't want that label to be part of like my channel or my brand. But now that I know this is going to be my last winter for a very long time, and when I say winter, I obviously don't mean the season, like you get winter everywhere, but I mean up here where there's snow and cold and ice and I can't go outside ever. So I figured it's about the right time to make this film so that I can look back on it and remember how I felt in winter. And I want this to be more of a reflective thing and not a when I feel bad for me thing. I hope you guys can relate to how I feel during the winter. I know everyone gets some sort of, for lack of a better word, depression during the winter. So I figured this is something that I can share and a lot of people will relate to. But you guys know me. I'm a happy, positive, smiley person. That's why they call me Smiley Kylie. So I kind of wanted to turn it on its head. I wanted to take this concept of like hating winter and turn it into a good thing. If that's even possible. When I go ice skating, I am happy. When I take family vacations and we go skiing, I'm happy. When I see mountains covered in beautiful snow, I am happy. When I wake up in the morning, make myself a cup of hot cocoa, snuggle with my kitty, and look out at the freshly fallen snow, I am so happy. When I was a little kid, I loved winter. Could not wait for Christmas. It's my birthday season. My birthday is in December. Christmas is in December. New Year's Eve, one of my favorites. Like, all the holidays, I love. And I used to love to go outside, and when it would snow for the first time in a season, oh my god, I'd go berserk, you guys. Like, I would be so happy. I still do get that kind of giddy feeling when we do get the first snowfall. And so it's really interesting to see how I've grown to hate winter the way I do when I grew up loving it. And I also grew up not liking summer very much. So it's kind of flipped because summer is my absolute favorite. I love summer. My dream day is like going outside and laying in like 90-degree heat. That's like my happy place. There's a huge debate on whether you like heat or whether you like cold. I'm a heat gal, all right? It's like 77 degrees in this apartment right now. I thrive in the heat. So I think that shift between liking the different seasons happened when, after I got my driver's license and I started getting like 17, 18, 19 years old. I came to college. Obviously, I had my license when I was like 16, but I hated driving in the winter. And I think that kind of sparked my hatred for it. I'll sit inside and look at the snow, and yeah, it's really pretty, but I hate driving in it. I hate going out. I hate having to worry about if my car is going to start, all that stupid stuff. Also, everything I'm talking about in this video is very much first world problem. I understand that. I think that still I'm able to share how I feel about things with you guys. So just putting that out there. But yeah, I hate having to worry if my car is going to start in the winter because it's so cold. I grew up in Wisconsin, and then I moved to Minnesota. I'm here in Fargo, obviously, if you didn't know that. And Fargo is probably the coldest place I could have moved to. Besides, like, I think Duluth is the only place worse than here. The wind is horrible because it's so flat up here. So it's constantly windy. So even if it's like, 20, 10 degrees, around there, it always feels like negative. And I think that just gets to me a little bit. I also want to make the distinction of when it really gets bad for me is like January, February. Because as I mentioned before, I love the holidays, and that keeps me excited, and that keeps me around my family, and I go home for winter break. And now that I'm at college, I'll come back here, and January, February, there's nothing to look forward to. It's the coldest months of the year, and it really gets to me some days. Like, I have bad days and I have good days. I'm not constantly like depressed for an entire 2 months. I'll have days like today. I'm feeling really good today, actually. I've been productive. I got up, took a shower, and I've just been feeling really good today. And it's still really freaking cold outside for no reason. But those other days, I have zero energy. I don't want to get out of bed. I have to force myself to. I do sit in the shower. That's something that helps. Whenever I don't want to do things, I tell myself in my head things that would make it easier. Like, for example, when I sit in the shower, there are some days I don't want to take a shower and I really need to. So then I'm like, okay, just go sit in there. And for some reason my head is like, okay, well, that's easier than standing and then washing my hair and washing my body and all that stuff. And it becomes easier. So then I kind of convince myself, trick my brain, okay, well, I can do it that then. So then I get in the shower and then I just take a normal shower because I just had to trick myself to get into it. You know what I mean? And then it's the same with laundry and dishes. If I tell myself just go wash a couple dishes, or with the laundry, do one load of laundry, then it kind of forces me to start it, and then I finish it once I have it started. It's just the looming fact of having to actually do the whole thing. But if I break it down and say, okay, just do one load of laundry, and then I start it, and then I'm like, okay, well, it's all sorted now, so I can do the rest of it, It's just breaking it down into little steps that helps me a lot. So I really do hope that you guys got something out of this video. If it wasn't relatable to you. I hope you got an insight as to how I feel in the winter months. I hope you're able to take away that A, you're not alone in things, and B, it does get better. And like I said, on my bad days, they're never really bad. They're just really lacking motivation. I live a very blessed life, a very happy life, and overall I'm a very positive person. There are just some days. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end it here. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.